before you relapse, do this. Before you like get back into your old habit, get back into being your old self and that, stop and pause, and you need to do one thing before you do that. Now, I'm gonna break it down in today's video on what exactly you need to do, but before I do that, make sure to smash the like button, make sure to hit the red subscribe button, and leave a comment down below. So, relapsing, man, it's something that nobody wants to do. Going back into your old self, going back into bad habits. You see, when I say relapsing, it could mean anything. It could be drinking, could be smoking, could be watching them dirty sites. You know, everyone has something that they've tried to overcome or something that they don't want to do again. So before you hit that relapse, before you decide to go back, you know, what you have to realize firstly is that you going back into your old self is the devil whispering in your ear. He's telling you, yeah, it's okay, just do it, just the one time, and it's not going to be that bad, and you're going to enjoy it. And you know, it's convincing you to go ahead and do it. It's making it seem like it's okay, you know. And then it's overpowering you. It's constantly in your ear, and then your conflict of interest within yourself, and it's constantly going deeper and deeper, and then you're edging closer and closer and closer and closer, and then to the point where you're about to relapse, is thinking, oh, fuck it. Like, you get to the point you're thinking, fuck it, let me just do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care anymore. Like, I just want to do it. Like, I don't want to feel this, like, a battle within myself and that, to do or not to do. Let me just do it and just get it done with and that. Then after this will be the last time. I swear, it's going to be the last time. Like, how many times have you gone through that cycle where it's going to be your last time smoking, last time drinking, last time watching them dirty sites, or anything that is like, that you're trying to overcome? You know, you convince yourself. But you know secretly that once you do it, you've opened the door again, you're taking a big step back, and then you're more likely to do it again. Do you get what I'm saying to you? Especially when something that you overcome for a long period of time. Now, what do you do in that moment? When it's overpowering you, the voice in your head is overpowering you, the devil keeps pushing you. You see, you need to stop for a second, pause, and contemplate on God. Now, why did I say God? You see, you have to remember, whenever you do something bad, is the devil pushing you towards that direction. God is the counter, the opposite force, shall I say, the equilibrium in the situation. See, the devil wants you to go this way. God wants you to go to that way. So God is the equilibrium to the devil. So when you're getting close to that stage, just stop and ask yourself, what does God want me to do? Like, God is watching me right now. Dwell unto God. Ask God for help. God, I'm about to... Seriously, and then it's not a joke. Like, God, I'm about to go back into this old habit. God, please guide me. Please give me strength. You see, God is always with you. God's always with you. No matter what you believe. I know everyone has their own belief. Not everyone is religious. Not everyone, you know what I'm saying to you. If you want, I call it God. You could call it higher power. You could call it the universe. Whatever you want to name, you want to give it. Ultimately, we're talking about the same thing. Ultimately, we're all talking about the same thing. The source of life. That's what we're talking about. So in that moment, stop and ask for help. You see, people always neglect the spiritual. People always focus on what they can see. Just like when the voice in your head is whispering in your head, and that's not physical. That's not physical. That's spiritual. You're gonna attack spiritually. Same way you're gonna attack spiritually, you need to counteract it with also spiritually. So the devil's whispering in your ear. You need to call for God. Do you get what I'm saying to you? So stop, pause, breathe, and think about God. Think about, what does God want me to do? God, ask me for strength, guidance, however you pray. You know, I'm about to go and do this thing. I don't want to do it. You know, ultimately also change environment. You see, sometimes it's like when you're in a state of mind, it all determines on what environment you are in. Seriously, it determines on what environment you're in. You see, when you're outside in nature, for example, I'm outside here in nature, just recording my video, I'm in a positive state, I'm breathing fresh air. My thoughts I'm not thinking anything regarding relapsing on anything, because I'm here in open space, sun shining, unlikely. But if you're in your room by yourself, like, there's the energy in your room, there's the energy in that place that you're at. Maybe you're at your friend's house and you're about to smoke again, even though you said you're not going to smoke. It's where you're at, where you are right now. There's a force, there's an energy right there that's pulling you towards the direction you don't want to go to. So stopping and pausing, thinking about God, what God wants you to do, and changing environment as soon as you can. If you're in your room, about to click on them sites and that, yo, just change room, bro. Go into the living room, go into a different environment. You know, if you're at your friend's house and you feel like, yo, you're about to, I don't know, bro, pop, you know what I'm saying, to go back on the session, go on to the drink, wherever it is and that, just stop for a second, think about God, and move to a different environment. It's very important, because every single place you're at, every single room, especially in your house, that has an energy, has a force. Every single person that you're around has an energy and force. It's pulling you towards a certain direction. Do you feel what I'm saying to you? So it's very important to stop and contemplate, like, what am I doing? Like, what do I want to do this? And pay attention to how you feel around certain people, how you feel in a certain environment, in a certain place, like, because everything is pulling you to the right direction. So that's the main thing I want to tell you, man. Just pause, bro. Just pause. Delay your reaction. Delaying your reaction is also a good idea, because let's say in any situation, obviously sometimes you have to think fast and do some shit fast, but when it comes to an impulse, so let's say, because we all have our impulses. You have an impulse to do this, you have an impulse to do that. So when it comes to your impulses, let's say you feel aroused in that. Instead of feeling aroused and thinking, fuck it, let me click on this website, quickly get rid of it, pause. I feel aroused, let me pause, sit on it for a second and contemplate it. Then you're able to maneuver around it. Do you get what I'm saying to you? Same with anything. Same with like wanting to smoke or do some bad habit. Pause. Okay, I want to do this, but let me pause. Let me sit on it for a second and that. Then you're able to make the right decision. Same with anger. You get angry, like, it's an impulse. I feel like just punching. You feel like just, what I'm saying to you, attacking someone. Let me pause. Let me not react. Because if I react, I'm going to do something that doesn't make sense in that. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? That's the importance of pausing. That's the importance of delaying your reaction. And again, contemplate on God. Does God want me to do this? God, give me strength. You understand? He's always there with you in that. Like I said, if we all have our different beliefs, you can call it God, universe, karma, I don't know, Shiva, like, I don't know, what I'm saying to you? Like, whatever you want to call it, bro, just contemplate on something higher, beyond yourself. You see, the moment you contemplate on something beyond yourself, is an extra energy and motivation. You see, when you do something for the purpose of someone else, there's more, you find more strength, you find more, like, courage within you, because it's beyond you. But if it's just for yourself, and then it's like, F it, what I'm saying to you? We care, us human beings, we tend to care about other people more than ourselves. We care about other things or entities more than ourselves. So if you're doing something, let's say you're doing a charity run for, like, I don't know, a cancer group and that. You see, because you're doing it, even though you're not a good runner, but you're going to push yourself, because, it's not just about you finishing. It's beyond that, it's for other people. If you're doing something for your family, it's like you find strength. So same way as that, like, when you're about to go into a situation that, like, you're struggling and about to relapse, think beyond yourself. Think about your family. Think about God. Think about something, like, beyond your current situation, beyond your thoughts and that. That's the main thing that you want to do, bro. That's the main thing that's going to help you, like, get out of that situation. I'm telling you. I've been through a lot of situations where, I have to stop and pause and that, man. See, right now, I'm not really one to react to, like, what's happening. I'm the one to just sit and contemplate and just be wise about it. Because if you're always triggered, if your impulses are controlling you, then you're a slave, bro. You're literally a slave. Oh, I feel hungry, let me eat. Oh, I feel angry, let me punch someone, or let me do something aggressive. Oh, I feel horny, let me just click on the website. It's like it's an animal. You see, the one thing that differentiates us from the animals is our ability to think and that. You see, animal just acts on its impulses. It's hungry, it's going to hunt. If it's tired, it's just going to sleep. That's what the animal does. We're human beings. We're the most intellectual beings on this planet, as far as we know anyway. Do you get where I'm coming from in that? So we don't need to act on every single impulse. Sometimes you feel like, I'm trying to kill this person. Like, if you act on it, then, look, you wasted your life. You wasted someone else's life. So delay your reaction. Think about what you're about to do. You are in control, believe it or not. I know it doesn't seem like it sometimes, but you are in control over yourself. You're in control over your emotions. When they arise, maybe not in control of when they arise, but you're definitely in control on how you deal with the emotion. Maybe not in control of the situation that occurs, but you're in control of how you're gonna react to it. So don't be a slave to your impulses, man. Use your mind. Anything you do, use your mind. Do not act swiftly. Pause, God. Please, guidance. Seek for it. You see, like, God is always ready to extend his hand. If you reach a hand out to God, God will reach your hand out to you as well. It's a fair exchange, believe it or not. So that's the message of the video, man. Before you relapse, you know what to do now. Don't act quickly. Pause, change environment, dwell on God or something higher beyond yourself and that higher self, what you want to call it, And that's it, man. I appreciate every single person watching the video. Shout out to everyone who's in the Patreon group as well. I appreciate you guys. Make sure to smash the like button, hit the red subscribe button, and leave a comment down below. Let's get to it.